when you wrote the song "My Way" for Frank Sinatra, he should have blown you. I mean, that was some song.
That is a great song.
That was low on my list of what I wanted from Frank Sinatra.
I did it my way.
But you
But I
wrote
mean-
that. You saw him and you were inspired to write that? Was he the inspiration for the song?
He'd always joked with me about writing for him. I wasn't going to give him Lonely Boy and all that bullshit.
Right.
So, so my friend Don Costa introduced him. He became his producer. So we were down in Miami. He's doing a movie. He calls me up. He says, "Kid, come on, have dinner." I go and have dinner with him. This is like 1967. He said, "I'm quitting. I've had it." You know, because you go in his room with him, there were holes all over the wall because they were bugging him. So you have one guy on salary just putting new phones in.
Why were they bugging him? Because of mob stuff?
Mob guys.
Mob guys.
So he said, "Look, I've had it. I'm quitting, blah, blah, blah." So this really moved me because I said, Sinatra, leaving, ding, ding. I came back to New York where I was living. 1 o'clock in the morning, I started writing as if Frank Sinatra were writing the lyrics. So I started metaphorically with a now, the end is near, final curtain. I finish it. I called him
How
up.
long does that take you to finish?
5 hours.
5 hours you wrote the entire song "My Way"?
Yeah.
Music came first or the lyrics?
Well, I had the music. It was a French melody.
Which
I changed the whole vibe to it,
Right.
recreated the song.
And you said, hey.
I fly out to Vegas. I give him the demo record. I said, "Frank, here for your last album." He listened to it. I knew they liked it. 2 months later, I get a call. He's in a studio, puts the phone up, says, "Kid, listen to this." And they play me "My Way" for the first time. I started crying. 'Cause it was kind of a turning point, for me as a writer, growing up.
You bet.
All of that. So I had no regrets about giving it away because he was the only guy to do it.
How old were you when you wrote that?
My late 20s.
No kidding. That's a pretty sophisticated song to
Yeah,
write
for
for an
a
old
guy
guy.
Yeah.
So when Sinatra records his thing and he holds it up on the phone so you can hear it,
Yeah.
you start to cry. You're like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
Do you know right away this is going to be not only a hit, but
But a
become
signature.
You
Right.
know it's special. Howard, none of us in the business, there's those few times when you really sense a smash.
Right.
You know,
You know it.
you know it, but there's a lot of times where you do something professionally and you just don't know it. But that was one of the times where I knew it was something
How
special.
long before you wrote that thing, it all of a sudden now is a song on the radio? It's pretty instantaneous, right?
Probably about 2-3 months later. Yeah.
2-3 months later, and then it becomes like a #1 song.
Yeah, and he decides not to retire anymore.
Right.
So then I wrote the second song, "Let Me Try Again." Let me try again. He came back in the business.
Yeah, right. Well,